My brother in Christ, thanks for joining me on another drive. How's your day been, dude? I know I'm always asking the same question, and you always give me the same answer. You know, these sort of comments, questions, they serve zero. What's the word I'm looking for? They have no purpose other than to bond us together, I guess. They mean nothing. They're meaningless. Meaningless chit-chatting. But they do serve a very important role in maintaining this relationship. Yeah. I'm acknowledging your presence and you are acknowledging my presence. Isn't that enough? Bro, you know what I just realized today? I was working the morning shift. Man, I'm tired. Morning shifts, I can never get used to it, even though I'm a morning person. I don't know why. Just the fact that you know you're gonna be working as soon as you wake up. I don't know. I'm just not ready for it, you know? I have to get warmed up first. But you know what I realized? I realized that kids, they're always in a rush to get to do these things that they've been assigned to do. Remember as a child how you were always running around? You know what I just realized? Kids, they don't just walk to a place, they run. All of my little cousins, all of my little nephews and nieces, whenever you tell them to come to you, they always run. They never walk. They always run. They're always in a rush to get to do stuff because everything is new to them. They haven't been on this earth for long enough, and so everything is new to them. Every single experience is a new experience. And that's why they are so excited, or I guess the other word that you could use is interested, intrigued. They might not like it, but they are interested, they're intrigued by the novelty of these events that are happening in their life. So they are always in a rush to experience it. And what about us adults? Me, you, everyone in their 20s, millennials, I don't know, paying taxes, going to work. You're broke! I'm gonna go to my work. You're broke! I've got to pay my rent. I've got to pay the mortgage. You're broke. That's right, you're broke. I'm broke. We're all broke. We're all broken. We're broken. We're not broke. We're broken. We just want to slow the fuck down. We want time to slow down. We don't want to get older. As a child, I always wanted to be 18. I've always wanted to smoke cigarettes and drink beer and be an adult. Go to parties. I don't know, be a rock star. When I was 16, I was heavily into heavy metal, rock music. I still am. I was playing my guitar every single day, 2 hours, 4 hours. I don't know, time doesn't matter. As long as I get to play my guitar, I'm happy. And I wanted to be in a band. I wanted to play music in a pub where people are drinking. I want to be allowed in those venues. I remember jamming with some guys who were in their 20s and they couldn't keep me around because I'm underage. I can't join the big boys. So that's why I wanted to grow up so damn fast when I was in high school. I just wanted to grow up, man. Grow the fuck up. Sorry, I swore again. Yeah, I just want to grow up and be an adult. See what the adult life is about. And I'm not disappointed, but I'm also not very happy about it. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's tolerable. It's okay being an adult. But what I'm trying to get to is that children, they are always in a rush to experience stuff. And adults, they just want to slow down. And I think it's meant to happen. We've all heard of this phrase or saying that as you get older, you get slower. You know what I mean? And it's true. We just want to slow down because we have already experienced these things. It's no big deal. The first time you fall in love with a girl, man, what is this sensation? Why is my PP getting bigger? Is that girl looking at me? Is that girl in class looking at me? She must be in love with me. Man, I can't wait until we get married. Pop out 3 kids. I'm gonna name him Muhammad, Jaden, and Braden. But then, when you reach your 20s, you start going on dates. You start seeing girls at uni, at work, I don't know, random girls in the club, at the church. You invite them out. Oh man, talking about headache. You gotta organize a date. Sometimes the girl may flake on you. The first time you experience it, man, it's painful. Man, this girl, she just rejected me. Man, this girl, she just ghosted me. Why hasn't she replied to me yet? You start experiencing a few of those, and then you think to yourself, hey, it's normal. It's normal. This girl, she doesn't like me. So what? Big deal. When you were a kid, when you were 18, when I was 18, when I got rejected by my first love, man, I want to kill myself. 2 suicide attempts. Now, a girl insulted me, calling me, I don't know, misogynist, calling me an incel. Man, so what? I'm used to it. I'm used to it, man. No big deal. And so some of the other life experiences. First time you got fired from a job, man, it sucked. What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna have to crawl to my parents to get some pocket money. Oh, I've got to look for a new job. I want to save up. I want to get there. I want to pay the rent. I have yet to be fired from a job as an adult. What are some other life experiences? I don't know, doing drugs. Doing drugs for the first time. Man, I'm so high. It feels so good. Why is everything so funny? Now, I've run out of drugs. I've got to get more drugs. I've got to hit up that shady guy again. Man, I don't like the way he does his business. What else? Going to the gym for the first time. It feels so good to get these gains. Seeing a skateboard for the first time. What is this thing? It has wheels on the bottom. Yeah, all these new experiences. When you first experience them, they're nice, but then things become old, mundane, becomes a chore. You go to the gym now not because it's fun, because you've got to be better than who you were yesterday. You've got to reach this milestone. You've got to bench press 2.5 kilogram more than last year. You've got to bench 140 kilogram by the end of next year. All these different goals, because it's mundane and you have to set goals to be different, to do things differently. I get it why some of the girls with a lot of piercing, you know what I'm talking about, the girls with a lot of piercing, a lot of tattoos, they keep doing that. They keep getting more piercings and tattoos. They keep changing up their hair color. Why? Because they want to experience something different. They want to change it up. They want a new experience. You know why girls and guys as well, They get into a relationship, they hook up with random strangers. I myself, I wanted to jump on Tinder. I want to repeat the process again. I want to hook up with random girls. I want to go to a different prostitute, stuff like that, because I wanted new experiences. And it's understandable, but it is probably not the best way moving forward. I get it, changes are good sometimes. But have you ever noticed the first time you read a book or you watched a movie, you understood it differently, and then the second time around you watch a movie or read a book, more meaning were understood. You have a different perspective, and that's what I'm trying to say here. Like, sometimes you don't even have to do something completely different. You just have to do the same thing again, but with a different mindset, or changing it up very slightly. I remember when I first came down to Tasmania, it was a shock to the system. I used to live in big cities, and now it's like a small country town everywhere. Everywhere you go, no one in sight for another kilometer. Like, it's just space everywhere, no people. Unlike the mainland, unlike Saigon, everything's just different, man. It was exciting, but over time, as I lived in this small country town, it becomes mundane, it becomes boring. There's nothing for the kids to do here. I mean, what else is there for kids to do here in this town except drugs, going to the skate park, going to Kmart, or laughing at the monkeys at the city park? There's nothing else. Or maybe going around in circle with your car. That's it. That's it. There's nothing for the kids to do here. No big theme parks, no clubs, no youth groups, whatever, no Christian get-together groups. There's nothing, man. Nothing. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough, but there's nothing. And if you live here for long enough, you will become depressed. So what is the solution? The solution is to not rush through these experiences, to not rush through your uni degree. Spend time doing stuff, redoing stuff, revisiting a place you've been to with new people, different mindset, perspectives, whatever. I just went to the park, a park that I used to go to very regularly when I first started my uni degree. And the reason why I first went to that park was to torture myself, because I used to wake up very early every single day, 4:30, 5 o'clock, just to run laps, just to get a six-pack, just to get shredded, because I got dumped. No, I didn't get dumped. I got rejected by my first love. But I just went there. Now, after those years, I've revisited that park, and it's not for torturing myself anymore. It's for me to ponder and to reflect on my life. And it's beautiful. It's a new experience for me. And same thing here with my hairstyle. I'm gonna grow it out, because I know eventually I'm gonna go bald, and it's meant to happen. Changes are meant to happen. It's good for you, man. So I'm gonna grow it out, and then when people least expected it, I'm gonna cut everything off. I'm gonna shave my head off. I'm gonna be bald. See how people treat me. People might treat me worse, but it is what it is, man. I have to change. It's good for me. It's good for me. You have to make small changes. You have to progress forward in some way, in some meaningful way. And that's my way of progressing. I'm gonna cut off all my hair eventually, and you'll see. You will least expect it. Anyways, let's get inside. I'm hungry, bro.